We begin with the story of Atlantis. According to Rudolf Steiner, the highest creative force was the sun oracle. The Atlantean initiates saw the sun as the dwelling of a supreme spiritual being whose thoughts shaped reality. In the readings of Edgar Cayce, an Atlantean priest named Rata taught pre dynastic Egyptian priests that all existence flows from a single creative force symbolized by the sun, a living source whose vibratory thought becomes matter, life, and consciousness. This solar principle spread across Egypt. In Memphis, it was Ptah, the craftsman whose heart conceived and whose tongue spoke creation. In Heliopolis, it was Atum, the self generated source of creation. In Thebes, Amun was the hidden and revealed sun. These were not separate gods, but aspects of one solar intelligence. The Creator's spoken thought was received by the netters, cosmic principles, and formed into ordered reality. For over 2,000 years, the pharaoh stood as mediator of this solar wisdom, maintaining harmony between heaven and earth. Then the conquest of Alexander the Great brought Hellenistic philosophy to Egypt. Under the Ptolemies, Egyptian religion blended with Greek thought, especially the philosophy of Plato. From this synthesis arose the school of Hermes Trismegistus. The solar creator was reframed as the One, a divine intelligence beyond matter. Existence flowed from thoughts spoken into the nous, a cosmic matrix of mind. These were interpreted by spiritual intermediaries and passed to the world soul, where they manifested into reality. The structure remained Egyptian in essence, but influenced by Platonic ideals. Later, Neoplatonists redefined the world soul as Hecate, a female mediator of creation. These Hermetic and Neoplatonic streams were silenced after Emperor Justinian closed the school of Athens in 529 CE. Yet they survived in Islamic philosophy and mystical traditions, re-emerging in Renaissance Florence when Cosimo de Medici commissioned the Latin Corpus Hermeticum in 1463. Soon after, the Swiss physician Paracelsus revived Hermeticism in his writings. He wrote, "There is an eternal sun, which is the source of all wisdom. And those whose spiritual senses have awakened to life will see that sun and be conscious of his existence." With a different stream of thought, after the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem in 70 CE, rabbis in Babylonia were codifying Jewish oral law into the Talmud, preserving the spoken tradition of Moses. The mysticism derived from the teaching of Moses was written into the Zohar in the 13th century by Rabbi Moses de Leon, presenting creation as an emanation from the unknowable divine, whose thought becomes word, descends through channels of divine power called the Sephirot until received by the Shekhinah, the feminine present that brings it into reality. The Zohar presents the same process of creation as the Egyptians and the Hermeticists, with one revolutionary difference. Creation became reciprocal. Through prayer and action, humanity gains agency in directing the divine flow of being. In the late 19th century, Helena Blavatsky and Rudolf Steiner synthesized Egyptian, Hermetic, Jewish, and Eastern traditions into modern esoteric cosmologies. Theosophy described nested planes of being, with humanity evolving towards its angelic transformation. From Atlantis to modern esotericism, we learn that reality begins in divine intelligence and is made real through the interpretation of spoken thoughts of the unknown creator. What becomes manifest is persuaded by how you live your life.